coming in Central. So everybody know, and we hearing the buzz because Applewhite came to Fairview as well because I've been seeing Applewhite since 7th grade. So he coming through. He came and got Travis. Travis was there my 7th grade, so he came and get Travis. In my 8th grade year, he come and get Sam. So I'm like, Applewhite come get all the Central. Then Tyler, he wasn't coming to get Tyler, but we already know T-Son going there too. So we come in the Central now. It's like, okay, I see you there. I said, oh, no, folks. I don't know what's going to happen. Now it's like team full of 9th graders because y'all came in, you, Fraud, and Maceo. Y'all the three, 3 9th graders. They like them the man right there. Yep. So you talk about, coming in the Central and your 9th grade year, and how was it?
Man, I was nervous just because, like I said, I was sheltered. Like you talking, like I stayed at elementary school extra year. I went to junior high school. Trey Payne, them sheltered me. Like they kept me out of whatever trouble that was there. Man, them folks, they protected me. Sam, when I went to Central, Sam protected me.
We protected you too.
Yeah, like even.
We made sure
why you think that was though?
I really don't. I really blessed, honestly.
And they've been around your dad too, right?
Been around my dad, but at the same time, I just felt blessed.
Because you not like one of those guys who was good and you was like a.
I'm speaking to everybody.
Like a jerk, you know what I'm saying? Like what's up, bro? You
I'm
come
speaking to
you can tell he right.
He'll come through the crowd and get up with everybody.
I was gonna speak to everybody and I think honestly probably because no matter how good I thought I was or they might have thought I was getting, I never showed it to them.
Right.
Like it was like I ain't nothing without y'all. I think that's the biggest thing, but blessed. I literally remember my mom made me walk home. I had to walk home one time from school. And I seen dudes fighting. And dudes recognized my face because I was walking down the street that I never really walked down.
Down where?
Going down from where the checkers at going to.
Oh, okay.
So I was going home. Like I was just going home. And dudes fighting and Sam and like, nah, bro, you leave him alone. Like, nah, he good. Like, all them dudes just looked out for me. It was like, oh, you ain't have to look out for me. Like, nobody has to look out for anybody. Right. But Sam, Lester, Marshawn, Corey, 2 times, like all them dudes, like they all looked out for me, in the sense of just like. Protecting me, like, hey, man, you go play basketball, dog. Like, you go work out, bro. Like this, when we played pickup, they pushed me hard. They didn't care who I was. But at the same time, that like dudes like that always show love to me, and I always show love to them back.
Yeah, that's fact. Man, I can test to that. I see you coming down the aisle just shaking hands. What's up?
But that was something that you gotta think like, man. The year before I came to Central, we opened a new gym up. Our 9th grade year. And games wouldn't be packed. I wasn't used to not playing around packed gyms.
Yeah,
and I was like, man, I don't care if I speak to the people that's in art, that's
banging, choir.
I'm speaking to everybody because people only support people they know. And I felt like at the time when I was at Central, all my classmates, no matter if they was either 3 years older than me or 3 years behind me by the time I seen, they felt like they was a part of my journey, and they were a part of my journey. And dudes that. Shoot, this dude tell you right here, man. Shoot, all I wanted was dudes like him and his brother respect. If they picked me in that first round of games, that first 10, I didn't do what I supposed to do.
You hear me?
Like, it's hard to get that first pick.
For real though.
Like just off respect. I just want to respect at the end of the day. And like even got like rest in peace, Cheese. Like Cheese was a dude that showed so much love to everybody in the game of basketball here. Like he was everybody's biggest fan.
Right.
And dudes like him that he even after the injury, he still would he would still go at you. Like when he could, he would go at you. But at the same time, he was everybody's #1 fan. Like and it's not many people like that. I feel like out here now, it's more hating, or not even hating. It's more so, man, I can do that too. Where's my love? versus just
genuine love.
Just genuine love, man. He never showed no bitterness towards anybody for his situation. He just wanted everybody else to win and stuff like that. That's the type of character that I took from people like him. Like it don't matter about my situation. It don't matter about I had a mom and dad. I'm blessed. I'm lucky.
Right.
Some people that got mom and dad ain't making this far. Like,
right.
So it don't mean that I'm gonna be successful.
Right.
So it's just genuinely just the people involved that you just take something from everybody you touch. You know.
You come in Central, practice started now. So you in 9th grade. Was it like an automatic like Tim? You at the 2 or 3, or was it like you came in, you had to really prove it to him to put you there, or he automatically threw you in there?
I think he knew.
He already had it in his mind what he gonna do.
I think he had it in his mind, but he didn't tell me.
Okay.
It just started to like, all right, Trey Payne ain't bothering me like he used to no more.
Okay.
All right, cool. So I ain't worried about Trey Payne. Trey Payne like, man, hey, bro, you gotta keep going. Like Trey Payne like, hey, keep going. Mm-hmm. All right, it's Uki now. Like go with the big guy, the big dog of the team. Uki killing me.
Uki was a bucket.
I mean, it's like literally one of the first times when I'm contesting dudes, still scoring. I'm like, man, I don't think I'm good enough. But at the same time, next thing you know, I'm getting Uki.
Okay.
After a couple of weeks, I'm getting Uki, and Uki telling me like, yeah, keep doing that. That's gonna make me good. All right, cool. And everything you know, man, it's coming like a week out, man, and I'm thinking I'm coming off the bench, and I'm cool. Like I'm a freshman, gonna be the sixth man on the team, got a chance to be good, and man, he tell me I'm a starter. I'm like, I tell that's why I will tell you this story. I come this, I was like, nah, Sid Harrell supposed to be starting. He been here.
Sid who?
That's it. I said Sid Harrell supposed to be starting. He's supposed to be starting. Like he been here. He know what it is, and he said, and he was like, why? I said because he been here. He said, you don't think you beat him out? I was like, yeah, but he been here. I gotta earn it.
That's how it work, right?
And he was like, you did. He was like, you did. Like, and he said, if you don't want that starting spot, you're gonna be running from a lot of other things. And shoot, I just looked at it like, it's just different pressure.
Yeah.
And I remember my first basket, I put it from 3. I put him 3 in transition. He was yelling, and I made it. But he was like, I told you, like, you okay. And
just relax.
I remember that first game, like, it was so packed because, the new gym, and it was so packed, and it was like, and at the 2, I think it was at the 2 or the 3.
It didn't matter with me and Uki.
9th grade.
It didn't matter with me and Uki.
Man, you ran out them folk with crazy people in the stands like, that man starting in 9th grade.
Hey, I tell you the funny thing about it.
It's a big deal, bro.
Like the scariest thing for me probably was I wasn't going to be out there with Maceo. Because he's on the team too, and he'd come off the bench at the time. At the time, I probably wouldn't think about it. Like, thinking back at it, I wanted to be out there with him because I knew, like, all right, dude gonna give me the ball in my spots. He know exactly what I'm gonna do. If anything, he gonna get a steal. I'm gonna get a layup. I'm gonna be okay.
Who was starting? Trey was starting.
Trey was starting the one at the time.
It was you, Trey,
Uki,
Travis,
and then we had Big Alfred.
Yeah, Alfred.
Started Big Alfred.
Alfred.
And then came off the bench. Like T Stone, people don't understand how hard T Stone worked.
Because he got hurt. T Stone was hurt. His team
right
here.
I don't remember playing T Stone.
He was hurt. He was hurt.
T Stone people don't really know how hard it worked. And shoot, I'll let T Stone tell you how hard I made. He made my life a living hell.
I feel like he always had a motor though when I seen him.
Yeah, he always had that motor.
Like, you think T Stone was 6 foot, and when he was in junior, he went to Fairview too. Yeah, so he was then, but he had handles, he had a jumper. Then he just started growing. He was like some Anthony Davis type shit. Because we seen them. I was like, God,
T Stone, one of the funniest dudes that you would be like, man, he's so talented, but like he didn't know. You don't know, you really don't know.
Them the ones that make it. It's right.
And so like it's funny because he'll tell you, we'll be in the middle of the game, like, hey, bro, look, I'll buy you some McDoubles if you're going to play hard the last 10 minutes, bro. Like, come on, man. He was like, McDoubles? And he'll literally take over the game. Like if you just did that early, we would have been sitting down. But like he was that type of dude. Like but everybody know back then them chicks
make
and
them
yeah. That's all you had. But like T Stone, like I used to literally I had an acrobat and I put a system in. T Stone had me late for school. Luckily, like they were cool with me, so like it was good. It was good. I had to bag my car up to T Stone window and blast my system to wake him up because he didn't want to go to school.
Damn.
Like he was that dude that like I literally credit him for the reason I coach. Like he's one of the stars of like going to the extra mile for a player because you want to help him. But like, do I look at it as like it was a bad thing? Nah, that's my dude. Like T Stone was the reason. Missouri, he went to Missouri because Mike Anderson who came to see me. He going to Missouri.
He was in the paper the next day too.
Like T Stone, one of the most talented dudes, and I'm glad. I'm so proud of him the way he's doing now, and you know he engaged and got the family and he's doing his thing. He playing in China this year right now, but like dude is literally one of the best players I played with. Like, and he was so versatile, and I'm proud of him because he ended up figuring it out on his own. Like, he wake himself up now. Like, he a man now. Like, I ain't saying I had nothing to do with that, but like, I take credit for it. Like, in my joy, in my pride.
That was your guy, like you said.
That was my guy.
T Stone,
You got some folks gonna be like, man, I'm gone.
Yeah,
I want to see you fall, even though we're on the same team. I don't want you to win. I want to outshine you.
I tell this story real quick because this is probably one of the worst. I was worst teammate moments I ever had in my life. It was me and Maceo, T Stone. We were running, and all my teammates know I hate extra running. I think we all do, but I hate extra running. Man, T Stone literally was not making no lines on purpose. So me and Maceo knew, like, all right, we the team. Like, first of all, T Stone, I'm your ride. Second of all, like, me and Maceo, like, we here, we the dudes. Me and Maceo walk out. We tell everybody, we gone, bro. We done. We leaving, bro. Like, we not dealing with this, bro. We'll sit out this year if you gonna act like this. And T Stone was like froze for a second. Like, while we walked out, went to the locker room, put our clothes on, all that. Like,
what Applewhite was saying?
Applewhite was like trying to figure out, like, are they serious?
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I'm done. I'm like, man, I pick him up for school. We do all this, we do all that. Man, we supposed to be boys, man. He play AAU with us, man. He supposed to be my boy.
What, he made that coach at the time?
He was mad. Applewhite was on him because Applewhite was trying to push him. You know? And I'm like, man, I'm done, man. I can't deal with this, man. I'm tired. I'm tired of running, man. I reached that point. I think I was a sophomore at the time. Young, dumb, and then next thing you know, I said, man, I ain't coming back to teach. I'm gonna apologize.
You say in front of everybody.
He apologized, but at the same time, man, it was like we never had no more problem. Like, bro, just make the time, bro. I ain't doing all the extra running, but hey, we had some funny. Like, our practices, man, used to be hilarious because Applewhite, then he had his son the following year, and they'd be going father-son. And my dad was back coaching us again. I'd be going with my dad a little bit, and basically just sitting there being quiet, you know, like, because he didn't really talk. But, man, we had so much fun. I go back